Sunday. I'm trying to find another node that I could, link into so I could check into the Razorback net. I've done it, when we've been mobile. It's something more like, for the Mockingbird net, and try to help out with two things I've never done on the hobby: run an A-check net and do formal written traffic. Those are two things I would like to learn how to do. And but like I said, it's just something in the hobby for everybody, and that's the nice thing about it. But that, on one hand, he'd been on RF all his life, but then he was going to have to go to assisted living or whatever, no RF gear, and he thought he was going to give us the hobby. And I told him about, the internet radio, 62200, which is VoIP. You can do it over your smartphone, and Echolink is smartphone, and some of the other stuff was, like you said, just the internet. I'm just pointing out, rain's off to our left here, going on the freeway, but anyway, just said that this way, it's a different way. And years ago, FCC officials said we are communicators first and ham second.
It was noisy a while ago. Change repeaters. That's going to Saline County from Garland County on Highway 70 in about 8 seconds. LJM, and those of you that are mobile in the day, be careful for the flooding, and also if you got any damage reports, do call in here. Although I do anticipate that the net may wind up here for a little while, because I think our last severe thunderstorm warning is getting ready to expire. But anyway, I'll go ahead and acknowledge the check-in. Stand by, everybody, for just a moment.
Use that, and but the one thing though, I was got an email for with the trains net. Somebody wanted a certificate, but the thing is though, the file size, the amount of space you have, is restricted on that. So I never got a reply back to him. Says, can you give me a regular email address? And I never heard back, so I can't get him a certificate. And unfortunately, I've also run into a bunch of folks on QRZ that didn't have an email or it was invalid.
With us down in South Arkansas finally. So thanks for being on the air there, Mark. I'm going to go ahead and get these loaded into the ham.live, and I'll be sitting here awaiting your reports. This is WX0X, net control.
Yeah, net control, that was Victor Radio Oscar. Victor Radio Oscar. Oh.
But also, you can pass it through the reflector to the nearest. But anyway, I'm still not all familiar with everything. I'd like to be on it. But, it's just one of them things. Well, I'm passing through Conway, just past the Tosa Harley dealership and everything. We're on 440 y'all, because I can get on there too. I've got a dual bander. KK5ZD.
Good morning, Shane. Thanks for being there, and I should be around today. I'm not heading up to Russellville.
We're just getting into the rain now, and so you're a few miles ahead of us.
Been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Had several tornado warnings in the southern part of our warning area. Actually, really close to one of our repeaters down there. So anyway, kind of watched it all night, and now we have no severe thunderstorm or tornado warnings anymore. So unless something else pops back up, I'm just going to put the net kind of on a cold status here and get myself some breakfast and a cup of tea. But anyway, so I may be a little bit away from the mic, but we'll be paying attention to the weather situation. There is some intent that it will get worse in southeast Arkansas, and of course we'll bring the net back up if for some reason we get something that meets the criteria. But we will be kind of maintaining a listening watch and keeping an eye on traffic from the Weather Service office. So we'll go ahead and put the repeaters back to normal use. This is WX0X for Arkansas Oxcom Skywarn. We're going to take a break for a little while from the net. WX0X, clear.
Had a sheet of the decals of the address, so I wouldn't have to have rider's cramp, but I didn't bring them with me today, so I don't know how many tickets I'll buy. Although I got a better chance to get hit by lightning for the third time, than winning a prize. Although I did win an LED flashlight at the C.A.R.E.N Club meeting the other night. And I joked, does that make me a flasher? Hi. But it's a lot brighter than that little LED thing I have on my keychain.
X0XD, copy K9EAG. And anyway, no matter how many seconds. But are you sure it's a Mark II? I was under the impression it was just a, well, like I've got a 7300, but I was under the impression it was just a Mark I. Yeah, tornado warning. I had just turned the radio on and monitored for 2 or 3 minutes. I didn't hear anyone, so that was the reason I did that. But I just wanted to apologize to you and tell you won't have them again. K9AG.
Like 11 to 2 for lunch and then 5 days for dinner. And we're just passing the truck rest area. Boy, a bunch of 18-wheelers over here. But anyway, well, Tim came back. I think we bought like 20 bucks worth of tickets and he won the thing. My lightning alert are going off again. It looks like it's got the measles. I'm going to put the thing to sleep. But anyway, I don't know what it is, but he won a grease gun at Hoxie. And so he had some fun with the chat GPT and the AI. And it says the way he was holding up with a picture that Danny took of Tim and myself. And Tim and I didn't notice until he put it. Gerald, you look a little worried. This is N5VLZ Mobile.
I've got a full, well, anyway, space cop there in the median, just outside of Conway. I'm going to put the mic down, Daryl. It's got raining harder where I'm at and the wind's blowing. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of heat both hands on the wheel because that wind's a little rough, even though I'm in my pickup. But anyway, I'll be listening here and everything. Maybe when this flags up, get back on. KK5ZD Mobile. K9EAG.
So we'll be doing the same. Although I'm glad Danny's doing the drive, and I had to quit driving 4 years ago because of dry corneas. Possible visual blur without oil, although my pressure's good. Well, I still need help getting out of the Hempfest parking lot there, making the C.A.R.E.N. It's like a lost town. And Danny popped on, get out like in the Hempfest parking lot, and that was a direct reference to me. Hi. We'll see you up there. KK5ZD Mobile from N5VLZ Mobile.
And a lot of these big trucks are slowing down. It's getting a lot heavier here. KK5ZD.
We are coming up on the first Conway exit here, and we found it. Ooh, that wind is blowing pretty good too. KE5WLR Mobile.